we're going to call the board meeting to order. Call roll.
Mr. Patrick Beasley, Mr. Eric Jones, Mr. Eric Smith.
Here.
Ms. Beth Lawson.
Here.
Ms. Vicki Heatherly.
Here.
Mr. Lloyd Lawson.
Here.
Mayor Stixberry.
Eric, you want to say first?
I bless the Lord once again, bow our heads before you. Give thanks and praise for the blessings and pour upon us. Let's pray to give us guidance that we need here tonight to be a better light to thy name. Give us the wisdom and insight to fulfill that may be needed. In your name we do pray. Amen.
Amen.
Okay. We'll look over the minutes. My glasses are going to fold up.
She just representing this gentleman.
Oh. Are you ready? Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve minutes as presented.
Second motion.
Call roll.
Mr. Patrick Beasley, Mr. Eric Jones, Mr. Eric Smith.
Yes.
Ms. Beth Lawson.
Yes.
Ms. Vicki Heatherly.
Yes.
Mr. Lloyd Lawson.
Yes.
Mayor Stixberry.
Okay. There's no citizen input. The mayor's not here. So we'll go to the financial report.
For March 2021, in our general fund, we have $1,192,039.50. Reserve for rainy day fund is $250,000. In our special fire protection fees available, we have $121,915.19. Our adjusted general fund balance is $820,124.31. In our State Street Aid Fund, we have $51,475.33. In our Industrial Fund, we have $121,213.36. In our Drug Fund, we have $16,748.36. Our revenues for the month of March 2021 were $109,954.83. Our expenditures were $100,012.68, with a difference of $9,942.15 to the good. We had a very good month for March, and we're 85% of our budget that we've used for this year.
So that's good. We just got a
It's
little
a
bit
good
good.
one.
All right. Make a motion, convey motion to,
I'll make a motion. Accept the financial report.
Second.
call roll.
Mr. Patrick Beasley, Mr. Eric Jones, Mr. Eric Smith,
Yes.
Ms. Beth Lawson.
Yes.
Ms. Vicki Heatherly.
Yes.
Mr. Lloyd Lawson. Mayor Stixberry.
All right. Reports from the council. Do you want to go first? Yes.
Yeah, they didn't give me a report, but I do know they mowed grass and picked garbage up, and they've been working, trying to get these ditches and stuff cleaned out, and working on what the flood done to us, so that's about all I've got right now.
Are we doing the April cleanup?
Yes,
Okay. I wasn't here last month, so,
Yes.
yeah, so I was just making sure.
yes.
Okay. Did you have anything, Vicki?
I don't think so.
Okay, so for the library, we have 451 items checked out, 457 items checked in. 383 ebooks checked out. They added 6 new Patreons. They added 34 items, 108 computer users. They loaned 12 items, borrowed 21, held 3 programs with 10 kids in attendance, and the total library attendance was 383. Says March has been an exciting month. We started our story time back in person. We have missed our kiddos and they have missed us. We have also started planning for summer reading and can't wait to have fun with everyone this summer. That's all I have for the library. Eric?
Police report for the month of March, those officers responded to 398 complaints, which is actually up 78 from last month. 28 accidents, 7 arrests with 1 drug arrest, 19 citations written, and a total of 9,874 miles patrolled by the officers last month. And just touching back to what Boyd said, and David and the guys here, but the street department, again, is respected. I mean, to go through what they went through with the storm damage, middle of the night, called out, no complaints, and I had them, I was 3 o'clock in the morning, I was digging ditches around my house where I live at.
I mean, I've heard nothing but good, positive.
I looked around the front of the house, and there was the culvert that goes across the road on Mountain Road where I live at. They was out there wading water, digging it out.
They stay on it pretty good.
Yeah, I was up early the next morning and met they were still out here working up below the hill over there.
And the question I've got, and it may be something you will see come through before we wouldn't, but has it been heard anything about anything, aid being pushed back out to the
David
county?
met, now, he, that Monday, I think, no, that Tuesday after the flood, he met with,
Is it Jaden?
not FEMA, but,
Tima.
He met with Tima. Now, I've not got to talk to him much about that. I don't know what they decide to do, if we're gonna get any state money or not.
A lot of times on this, it all reflects back to how much money had to be spent to fix back the infrastructure that was lost. And the loss of Norfolk Southern Railroad is major.
Yeah.
Now, that would be, the railroad have to take care of all
Yeah.
that,
But that financial part falls into that
But it
storm
still goes
itself.
into that
Yeah, oh,
formula,
yeah,
how
yeah,
much
yeah.
money.
Yeah, the financial part of it. Now, over here in the holler, there's a lot of damage in there, which David took them there. And I think that, I talked to the mayor, and Bobby's Atkins is gonna help us with that, or is helping us with that.
I think he already started, didn't he?
Yeah, so he's gonna help us with a lot of that, because David and them just couldn't keep up with it. They're just, didn't have enough people, enough equipment.
And I talked to David Monday after it all happened, and I told him, the biggest worry I had was, don't try to do something that's too big for what you've got. I mean, he's kind of limited to what
Right.
size equipment he has.
Yeah.
I mean, don't destroy what you got, trying to fix it.
Yeah, I talked to Bobby and, or both Bobbies, and Monday, and I know the mayor said that Bobby Atkins was gonna help us with that, and I don't know how much he's gonna do, but David did meet with the team up there, and they're gonna, maybe we'll get some money on it to help us, I don't know, just have to wait and see.
The dollar amounts for that railroad has to be up there.
Oh, Lord, and they got on that fast too. I mean, I couldn't believe it.
I know.
I
it's
couldn't believe how
amazing.
fast they put that together.
Well, it's used every day, so I guess.
They
had
started,
to
they
do
were
it.
working that Sunday morning.
Yes.
I come into town that Sunday morning, they were working on it then. And they took the old depot slab down, I probably took it out, and made them a road down in there, so it was, at one time, there was 5 huge track holes working at one time, 5.
One thing about, they're not tree trimmers. You look
No.
at that tree, they just rip and go.
But they, I mean, I just couldn't believe, I figured it would take them months to do that.
I did
just
too,
did
right.
not believe that they would do that.
It's amazing.
But I'll get, we've got a meeting tomorrow up at the courthouse with the commissioners over the sanitation. And I'll talk to David and see what he said that people said from the state.
Usually it's 6, 7 months down the road before just make sure David talked to him and remind him to keep track of what he's spending
Yeah.
outside of his normal budget.
He will.
I talked to David today about that, and we are making copies of everything that we spent flood related for Tima.
But, we may get some help on that.
Every little bit helps.
Yes. Do you have Eric's, fire department?
I do not.
Okay, well, okay, that's fine. Did we go down?
We usually do.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Patrick Peebly, Mr. Eric Jones, Mr. Eric Smith.
What is it?
We're voting on the financial, I'm sorry, reports from
Yes.
council members. Ms. Beth Lawson.
Yes.
Ms. Vicki Heatherly.
Yes.
Mr. Lloyd
Yes.
Lawson. Mayor Stixberry.
Okay, in old business, I don't personally have anything, do you all, does anybody have anything?
I don't.
I'll tell you what I'd like to bring up, that we talked about way back a long time ago, was an alert system. There was an incident here last Friday, I think it was.
Yes, it
Thursday or
was.
Friday, and I'm not sure if y'all know about it, but anyway, these, our employees in here need a panic button and security cameras. So I'm thinking with this next funding that we get from the COVID, you can use it for security measures if we get that. That's $70-some thousand I'm talking about, or
Yeah.
Bobby's even talking about there may be even a bigger pot of money coming our way. So I just think with so much going on this day and time, they need panic buttons because they may not be able to pick up the phone and call 911.
And we did call Charlie Hudson with 911 to check to see how that works, like with the ADD system. The state won't let 911 handle those calls. The reason being is.
And it could go straight to our police department.
Yes, we can do that, like the courthouse does. The courthouse has panic buttons where it goes straight to their police department.
So does the central office and all the schools have them now.
But it doesn't work.
Y'all,
What? It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't work.
Well, it was supposed to go through 911 too, and,
and they quit.
well,
Yeah,
Oh,
Charlie
okay.
said the state wouldn't let him do it anymore.
Yeah.
He
Okay,
said,
but you could go, that's probably why I'm on this call button, that's one of those.
yeah,
So we can have it straight to our police officers up.
we
So it would
can.
still be better than trying to pick up the telephone if somebody's got a gun on you or
oh
something.
yeah, we can just
You can just push the button and it would call.
And I think we
office.
should have them in each office, and it probably wouldn't hurt to have one out in the street sanitation department, because you never know,
Exactly.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I do have a phone number. and
I think we should look into that. We talked about
I
that a
need
long
that.
time ago.
Yes.
That, I mean,
I'm for even securing that wall all the way to the top, with
well, you have
glass.
to put bulletproof
And maybe putting
glass.
a glass door in between Teresa's office and the front office in case there's nobody there at the front where she can see that front office out there just for her protection,
Yeah.
that somebody don't walk in on her.
Because I can't see anything.
No, she can't
I'm
see
not here.
anything if there's nobody at the front office. I mean, it wouldn't take much to cut a doorway there and just put a glass door, there.
The only problem with the glass is that's not protecting you from much. You would have to have a bulletproof glass if you're really gonna protect you, wouldn't you? I mean,
would
Well, yeah, but you could probably do that on the front out there,
yeah.
a section of it anyway.
I've seen different things where they have a bulletproof glass, little opening through here just to slide stuff
Well,
in. And
right.
also, you have this metal thing from the outside that you put down and you lock it from the inside. And
Mhm.
then you can't see back this way.
Mhm.
So we kind of double protecting. But there's different things that we can do.
Well, even if
And
it
I think it's
wasn't
time
anything
to-
bad, if it was just somebody coming in to pay, a fine or something, if you
Yeah.
were there, but you could see out that there's somebody out there,
Yes. Yes.
we talked about it before,
Yeah, we did.
With the incident happened Friday, I think.
Mhm.
We need to
there's,
do it right
we're
away.
50% on building. And that
We
we
are,
spend out
we
this
have the
one.
money, so
It's in this budget.
Mhm.
If you want to put that.
I make a motion, but we do that. Yeah, we do panic buttons, security cameras, and glass door, and fix the front, glass it to the top.
We'll have to get somebody to come in and give us a,
And we'll have to take
Advertise for
estimates.
bids and see what
Bids,
else
right.
is available, and
Yes.
I second the motion. We'll really add to the agenda.
Well, we did it, no business, so
no business.
It's prior items.
We good on that?
We'll still have to.
I think you still have to add it to the agenda
Okay.
and advertise
I'll make a
for
motion,
quotes.
we add to the agenda
Okay.
You
Let's do
advertise
that.
for security
to
system.
advertise.
Yeah, I mean,
Add it for.
let them
the-
tell us what they think we need, and
Okay,
then go from there, because there's lots of moving pieces. I don't think we take care of one company or multiple companies, but,
Right, we tell them what we're thinking we need and
Right.
then let them,
yeah,
because they have to kind of know what an idea of what we need.
yeah, and the logistics of it, where to place everything, and so.
So you
The
made a
wiring,
motion to
electrical.
add it to the agenda?
She did not take that.
Okay.
Okay.
She made it and he seconded.
okay. Mr. Patrick Peebly, Mr. Eric Jones, Ms. Beth Lawson.
Yes.
Ms. Vicki Heatherly.
Yes.
Mr. Lloyd Lawson. Mr. Eric Smith.
Okay. What else were you gonna mention in old business?
I just want to bring up the old business we talked about, the budget meetings.
Yeah, we need to set a
We are.
budget
This
meeting.
is April.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
told me to schedule a workshop for a budget meeting.
For this month. We need one this month,
Yeah,
right?
we need one
Yeah.
this month.
Yeah, then we'll have another one for next month.
We have to have a first reading May. The first reading will be in May, second reading will be in June. I have to put the public notice in before our second reading in June. So it depends how many workshops you all want between now and the first, May 10th.
That's gonna be hard.
Hopefully it's just one, it all goes smooth and we don't
Yeah, I
have
hope
it's
so.
about 30 minutes long.
Yeah, if we can do one in April and,
The
like
one
you
in
say,
April and then brush it up
Yeah,
or tweak it if we need to, then.
yeah, if it goes smoothly, we won't have to, then we just do the second reading. or
Eric, what's a
first
good
reading.
night for you? Because you're the one that's in and out. Is Thursday better for you or Monday or,
Thursdays is better for me.
that's what I
You want
feel.
to do it 22nd or 29th?
I'm afraid with that calendar, last time I picked a day like that was a year off.
Oh, I changed it. It said, that said 2021 now. Doesn't look like
Yeah,
it.
Either the 22nd or the 29th.
Either one's fine
You
with
gonna
me.
do the 22nd or 29th?
I cannot do the 22nd.
Can I do, okay.
29th?
That's
So you want to do
29th.
29th?
Okay.
Okay, let's do
29th.
29th. And I'll give
At
everybody.
6
their-
o'clock or what time?
Okay.
Eric, what time is good for everybody?
6 o'clock would be good for me.
It's fine.
5:30 is good for me.
That's good, because, yeah, if I could be here at 5:30, because she has to sit and wait. Is that too
If not
short?
me, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's fine. Fine.
Yeah, I can do 5:30.
Can y'all do
I
5:30?
can.
Okay, let's do 5:30 then. If somebody complains, we'll move it to 6.
If
You
they
all-
complain, they can come later and.
Yeah,
they're-
we'll have done the time.
Yeah.
Okay, I got, do y'all prefer me to email you the spreadsheet before this date and go ahead and go through it? Is that something that you all would want to have?
Yes,
Yeah.
I always like, let the department heads have their budgets
Their
ready.
budgets.
Mhm.
I've already gave David his today
Okay.
to, I tell him his wish list, he can write in.
So it's at 5, on the 29th, right?
At 5:30.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else in old business? Okay. So new business is number 1 will be council to discuss second reading ordinance 2021-03 ordinance to modify Title 18 of the Caryville Municipal Code.
I make a motion that we just pass the second reading for ordinance number 2021-03.
Second.
Mr. Patrick Peebly? Mr. Eric Jones? Mr. Eric Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Beth Lawson?
Yes.
Ms. Vicki Heatherly?
Yes.
Mr. Lloyd Lawson?
Yes.
Mayor Stixberry?
All right, number 2 is discuss reading ordinance 2021-04, amending the annual operating budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2020, and ending June 30th, 2021.
I'll make a motion that we pass that on the second reading.
Second motion.
Mr. Patrick Peebly? Mr. Eric Jones? Mr. Eric Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Beth Lawson?
Yes.
Ms. Vicki Heatherly?
Yes.
Mr. Lloyd Lawson?
Yes.
Mayor Stixberry?
All right, then number 3 we added was to advertise for quotes for the security system.
I make a motion, we do so.
Second motion.
Mr. Patrick Peebly? Mr. Eric Jones? Mr. Eric Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Beth Lawson?
Yes.
Ms. Vicki Heatherly?
Yes.
Mr. Lloyd Lawson?
Yes.
Mayor Stixberry?
Anything else? All right, that will be the end, that we've adjourned the meeting.
Make a motion, we
Make a
adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
There you go.
Okay, second, first, Vicki. Who wants to say? All in favor?
All right, all in favor, say aye. All righty. That's all we have.
Cut, Bob, cut.
Yeah.